showroom at Kia of LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on Lafayette Christian football.
That's right, everybody. Good morning. I am Nate Shaw, the head coach of Lafayette Christian School, playing host tonight for the Lafayette Christian Saturday morning quarterback, coming to you live from the Kia LaGrange showroom in beautiful LaGrange, Georgia on Lafayette Parkway. Come on down and see the good people down here at Kia. I drove my Kia here. I bought it here last year, and so it's not something I just talk about. I actually bought a Kia. So come on down. There are a lot of great deals today. We're enjoying some Chick-fil-A biscuits. And we have some exciting news. We have an exciting show today. Coleman Weiss is out today, and he asked me to fill in for him, and I'm glad to do that. I'm joined with me by Lafayette Christian's defensive coordinator, our defensive coordinator, Nick Nearing. And what's the big news? I'll let you break the big news here, Coach.
Oh, well, thank you, Coach. Well, we won last night in our playoff game on the road in the semifinal, and now we are in the state championship.
Yeah. What was the score there?
Final score was 36-34.
36-34. Just a real barn burner. It really came down to the last series, last possession of the game, and tell us about that sort of last sequence of events here before we have to take a quick break here.
Absolutely. Well, we were behind with about a minute left, had the ball, and we hit a big pass play to one of our seniors, Eli Shepard. And he went the distance to put us ahead, and they got the ball back with seconds remaining, probably 30 seconds left, and we held. Defense held them, and we won.
Well, just a huge win. Of course, we're both just excited. It's hard to be sort of neutral and play like a host role. So we're just going to talk about a lot of people that helped us get to this point, and mention people maybe in the program, out of the program. We're going to talk about the game. And it's just we neither of us have any sleep. It's just exciting. We certainly empathize with Coach Wiggins, who was here in the show before us, in Callaway's show. Because we've been there too, but we're proud. We're proud to move on, and all that. So, let me get my words together. I think we'll take a break here. You're listening to Lafayette Christian Saturday Morning Quarterback here on Eagle Sports Radio.
Kia.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for American Cancer Society by donating a portion of our sales to them. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices on all new Kias, like the 16 Kia Rio LX for as low as $15,900. If you're looking for a stylish car with great gas mileage, the Rio is perfect for you. Stop by and see us, beards and all, or visit us online at kiaoflagrange.com and help support your local economy. Price plus tax, tag, and title, stock number 17838.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Do you want to buy a house? No, wait. Do you want to buy a home? Yeah, you can search the internet for houses, but to find your home, you need RE/MAX results agent Hilton Swanson. He'll work with you to find the place that you want to live and take care of all the details from negotiations to paperwork. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you're ready, or just getting ready to buy your home, talk to RE/MAX result agent Hilton Swanson today.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Lafayette Christian School edition. Right live from the Kia showroom here in beautiful LaGrange, Georgia. I'm here with defensive coordinator of Lafayette Christian School Cougars, Nick Nearing, my longtime friend and partner in crime.
That's right.
We're we're very excited to announce Lafayette Christian's big victory in the GICAA state semifinal, Division II 8-man football playoffs, and we punched our ticket last night to the GICAA Division II 8-man football state championship that will be held in Lithia Springs on Friday, November 27th, and I think that kickoff time is 7 or 7:30.
Right in there.
Check the Lafayette Christian School website, and we'll have all that information posted for you. We're certainly proud to represent LaGrange and Troup County in that kind of event, and that we're still playing football, and we're part of this community, and we want to let the community know that and to be proud of us, because we are certainly proud to be from this area as well. Coach, let's go and let's talk about some football today. Let's go back to mid-season, 5th game of the season. I know I've expressed my opinions greatly on this show of my feelings on what homecoming is. It's a huge distraction for me and sometimes the players, and we didn't have a successful homecoming. And who did we play, Coach?
We played Praise Academy.
Okay, and so we played Praise Academy last night. It's sort of the tale of two different ball games. Tell us about the homecoming and how that played out.
Well, like you said, going into homecoming this year, we knew with Praise coming to our field, it was going to be a tough challenge for us. Our guys came out and played really well in that game. We got ahead of them 18-0, but then we got some struggles. They hit some big plays on us to give them some life, and we ended up in a real dogfight, which they just took over the game and ended up beating us 40-18.
Yeah,
and so it was a real difficult time of the year. But, our guys showed a lot of character in that. And the very next week, we really come back and really play well. So
right.
It was definitely a down point for us, but, you learn from those things.
Well, specifically, what were some of our struggles here, and to sort of flesh out at this point in the season? It's nice to flesh things out for listeners. And what were some of the big things? And when you're coaching high school football in general, and generalize a little bit, what do we see happens in situations like that?
Yeah, I think in that game, looking back on it, that's a very good point. We had some turnovers in there that hurt us in that game. We gave up some big plays defensively, and their quarterback played very well. And so you look back on those things, and that definitely was things that stuck out in my mind, and I think in all of our minds going into last night. These are things we're going to have to work on and do a better job of if we're going to be in the game. Yeah,
that's true. We skipped forward about 5 weeks. We've had we've adjusted personnel. We've healed some injuries. We were pretty banged up when you look at that game. 3 or 4 or 5 of our starters, I think, had pretty severely sprained ankles, and they gutted it out. And so you put a bunch of time between that. We switched some people around, I think, making us better, and all around it at multiple positions. So we come in huge. We've scored 103 points in 2 halves of football. The 2 weeks previous to this versus Ballard versus Shiloh Hills, and then we come in and actually really have to play a tough team here in the state semifinals. Once again, Praise Academy, and except this time we're not on the friendly confines of the Cougars' Den. We're at the horrible confines, or the bandbox confines. They have a nice playing surface, but they have a really small, jammed-in area, and it is like playing in a shoebox.
Yes.
And we have never played well up there. So we have all these things seemingly go against us. What are our keys to success in the game last night? Start out defensively, and then we can sort of flesh out offensively both together. So what are the keys defensively? Because they put up 40 points against us last game. What were our keys to keep that total down?
Yeah, they did. One of the things in my mind going in was wanted to hold them to less last night than they scored in the first game. So, we had that kind of motivation going in and knew we were going to have our work cut out for us because they're a very good offensive team, very well coached, and they execute very well. And you really got to play your assignments well defensively. If you're a quarterback type player looking to stop the quarterback on the outside run, you got to do that. If you're a dive player on the inside, you got to commit to the dive. So we worked a lot on that during the week. We went over it with our guys, and we struggled a little bit early on. We said these are things we're going to have to do, and we struggled a little bit. We got behind early because of that. But, our guys responded. I don't think our guys ever stopped believing that we could win the game, that we could, come through in the end. And that was a big factor right there. You know, it was just the attitude of the guys overall. So, you know, executing assignments and getting some turnovers was big, too. We had some big turnovers last night. Our guys played physical, and we were able to create some opportunities to get on the ball. Had an interception by Ja'May Reed was big. Levi McCurry recovered a fumble. We got some fourth down stops as well. It was really big for us at times.
Yes.
You know, to get the ball back in the hands of the offense so they could get points on the board.
Coupled with the fact that we ended up going down 14-0.
Yeah, exactly. You know, exactly right. So it was just a great team effort all the way around, and especially really proud of our seniors for making big plays when we needed them to.
Yeah, those are all good points. Actually, we're going to start talking about offense on the other side of the break in our next segment. But that is what we're going to do here. We're getting the signal and getting the eyes from Nikovia. Thanks, Nikovia. You're listening to Lafayette Christian Saturday Morning Quarterback here on Eagle Sports Radio.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for American Cancer Society by donating a portion of our sales to them. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices on all new Kias, like the 16 Kia Rio LX for as low as $15,900. If you're looking for a stylish car with great gas mileage, the Rio is perfect for you. Stop by and see us, beards and all, or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy. Price plus tax, tag, and title, stock number 17838.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive services. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Hey, welcome back to the Kia showroom here on Lafayette Parkway. You were listening to the Lafayette Christian Saturday Morning Quarterback. I am Nate Shaw. I'm the head coach of Lafayette Christian School. And pleased as punch, as they might say, about our 36-34 victory over the Praise Academy Lions last night in the GICAA Division II 8-man football semifinals. And we're on the road to the championship game. And very pleased with that. And so Cougar Nation is listening out there today, and maybe somebody else is not part of Cougar Nation, but we're more than willing to make you let you be honorary Cougar fans, and help cheer us on to a championship so we can represent our area well in the game of football. I'm here with defensive coordinator Nick Nearing, and we talked about what some of our keys to success defensively in our contest last night, and we just needed to do our job and play assignment football, as you were sort of describing. And, of course, we do have breakdowns. The best laid plans are put in the hands of 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and there's a lot of pressure. There was a big crowd last night, a lot of crowd noise. People are standing right on top of the field, so it feels compressed. And our boys just defensively responded well, especially when it mattered, forcing turnovers, big defensive stops. So let's flip over the offensive side of the ball, because you can't win if you don't score.
Yep.
And I take that line directly from Hoosiers, for those who understand that reference. And so offensively, and you're the defensive coordinator, but give me your impression, because we haven't actually had as much time as people think to talk about and sort of debrief all of this. So what are your thoughts offensively? Where would you have thought our keys were, because you were the head coach last year, offensive keys to win, and how those sort of offensive keys played out in are being able to score enough points to win?
Yeah, well, I'd definitely like to give a big shout-out to Coach Quiggle, our offensive coordinator. And, and doing a great job last night. Really appreciate him. And going into the game, I think you talk about, offensive keys. Like you just said, we knew we had to keep scoring. That's one of the things. And the first time we played at homecoming, that we kind of went into a point where we struggled to score. Right. And we moved the ball. We moved the ball in that game the first time at homecoming. But, man, we just had a hard time finishing drives for different reasons. Right. So going into last night, we knew we had to keep scoring. Yes, we got to move the ball, but we got to finish drives. And I think our first score last night, our first touchdown, was a fourth down conversion. Landon Whitley rolls on the pass and hits Antavia Sands in the end zone for a huge score. Yeah, that's right. Give us some momentum. So, that really right there was just a great example of our guys coming through, being able to finish a drive, get us on the scoreboard, and that gave us a lot of momentum, I think.
I mean, giving credit to Landon Whitley, we just keep on saying freshman Landon Whitley. He's been through a season now. He's not a freshman anymore, and he certainly didn't play like a freshman.
Oh, that's right.
Last night, and his first touchdown pass is a deep crossing route, but he's a right-handed quarterback rolling to his left. I was able to flip his hips over like he'd been doing it for years.
Yes.
And put it right on the money. So yeah, and then we were down 14-0. That cut the lead in half. That was big for us. So we have a little bit of momentum. Then your impressions. What about our offensive line play?
Offensive line really came through for us. We knew that we had to run the ball. I mean, we're a running team. We're gonna live off the run, and we're gonna mix the passes in when we need to, and execute those well, which we did last night. But we got to be able to grind the ball on the ground. I mean, most high school teams, that's where success is going to come. And so it was a great job by them of getting on blocks. We were able to move the ball. We were able to grind on people, and I think specifically a couple of fourth down conversions, we went for it, even in our own territory.
Deep in our own territory.
And we got it. Yeah. So that offensive line, our guys came through huge. Really, just very proud of them, including our tight ends who do a lot of blocking as well. So, that was really big.
We'll name some names. Who's up front plowing the road here?
Yeah, hey, we got to give Levi McCurry, our center. Been there for years. He's a hoss down in there. Of course, Knox Everett at guard, and our other guard on the other side.
It's Big Josh.
Big Josh.
He's searching. He's searching for the name. That's okay.
I'm thinking Josh is a defensive end. Who's our other guard? No, yeah. I'd always think of offensively that Big Josh in there, and then of course our tight end Sam Marshall, Morgan Channel, and then you've also got John Parham getting reps in there. Right. Just doing a great job up front. So those guys deserve a lot of credit.
Okay. Well, at this point we're going to take a break and thank some people. And when we come back, we'll sort of finish up talking about football, maybe project out a little bit what we think is going to happen next Friday because we've given ourselves a chance to play for the Cup. And it's exciting, and we hope people are excited around us as well. And we'll sort of finish things up. We're going to take a break right now. You're listening to Lafayette Christian, Saturday Morning Quarterback, right here on Eagle Sports Radio.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for the American Cancer Society by donating a portion of our sales to them. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices on all new Kias, like the 16 Kia Rio LX for as low as $15,900. If you're looking for a stylish car with great gas mileage, the Rio is perfect for you. Stop by and see us, beards and all, or visit us online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy. Price plus tax, tag and title, stock number 17838.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Do you know what your house is worth? Yeah, you can look it up on the internet, but that's a general value. To really know the right value for your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson, because when you know, then you can decide if you're ready to sell and at the right price. So like Hilton Swanson on Facebook or call 706-594-7216. His advice is free and his work is invaluable. When you need to sell your home, talk to RE/MAX Result Agent Hilton Swanson today.
Good morning and welcome back to Lafayette Christian Saturday Morning Quarterback. We're coming to you live from the Kia showroom on Lafayette Parkway here in LaGrange. Coach Nearing and I have been enjoying some Chick-fil-A biscuits, courtesy of Chick-fil-A, and that's always a thing. Come on down. We do have a few extras today. I don't know. The sales staff is really backed off today. Maybe they're watching their weight. I know it's No Shave November here at Kia LaGrange, and maybe they're I don't know. Maybe chicken doesn't help the beard grow as much. I don't know about that. Protein is good for you. I'm sure it helps all that facial hair grow. And they're of course doing that for a good cause. Make people aware of testicular cancer, and not just aware of it, but do something to try to find a cure for that. And, of course, cancer is a terrible thing. It affects so many people. It's affected my family. I'm sure there's somebody in your family it's affected. So we're thankful for Kia LaGrange for doing that. Plus, they have fantastic vehicles. Come on down and see us here. Well, them. I don't work for them. But I guess I'm just sort of running out of words. Coach, we're gonna flip over here. You have a defensive stat sheet in here in front of you. And for your money and for my money and for a lot of people's money, defense, that we're gonna play that cliche a little bit. Defense wins championships.
Yes.
We had a great offensive play to sort of end our offensive stint last night with a great touchdown pass. And it's ironic that we say we're a running team, but it's really we had 2 touchdown passes last night, and of course our last offensive play was a touchdown pass.
That's right.
So we pass when we need to, and we execute well when we do. But defensively, there's a lot of hash marks on that defensive sheet. Why don't you talk about some of our defensive performances by some of our key players?
Yeah, we had some guys really step up and notch a lot of tackles last night for us. Josh Shepard was definitely one. He came up with about 18 tackles along with Eli Shepard, his brother at linebacker. So great job by them. Ja'May Reed here, he is in the teens in tackles, about 15 tackles last night. And fantastic job by him. He was left alone several times where they're running the ball, and he had to make a saving tackle or it was going to go for a score, and he came through for us. So
he did. He had a big game defensively for us.
He really did. So, great job by him. John Parham, playing our shark linebacker, he was assigned to play some quarterback for us. He had to be the man to bring him down on the option. He did. So, appreciate him. Jacob Lucan, another one. Levi McCurry, big fumble recovery, several tackles. Lane Brooks, just a lot of guys coming through. Jess Hill, Sam Marshall. So a great game by a lot of the guys on defense right here. And, of course, Gary Johnson, one of our special teams kamikaze guys on kickoff, coming through with a couple of big stops for us.
He did. He had a couple of nice tackles, and if he doesn't make that tackle, they may be off to the races. And people underestimate how valuable special teams are for us, for any football team.
That's right.
Because sometimes is the adage. It's like if you're playing special teams in football, it's like playing right field in baseball. You maybe put your weak link out in right field, and that's not the case with us. We don't believe that at all.
That's right.
So Gary Johnson, you get your recognition today, and I'm sure he's in one of my classes. And if he's listening today, I will not hear the end of this. But good job, Gary.
That's right.
So it takes more than just the 23 players we have on our roster and the 4 coaches to get to this point. Who do you like to thank? I thank a lot of people a lot of times throughout the course of this season, working with Coleman and some of the other guys that help host this show. And who would you like to throw some thank yous out here, Coach, this week?
Oh, man, we thank our fans for sure. We had a great fan base come last night, support us on the road. And you get into a big game like that, you just really appreciate the fans. They're behind you 100%. They're just very vocal. So it was great to have a great fan base there. Really appreciate them. Of course, we appreciate our administration at the school, all their support to us. And Miss Marsha in the kitchen, always taking care of us, making our pregame meals for us. Our bus drivers on the road, and, of course, our wives. I know you mentioned that, Coach, and you really appreciate your wives. They put up with us and all the hours and stuff like that. Just a great support. So we thank them, and I appreciate our coaching staff. Appreciate you, Coach Shaw, done a great job. Taking the team to where we are, and we always enjoyed working with Coach. And Coach Quiggle, you got a staff that's been together a long time,
That's
Kevin
right.
Payne and Jared Pike. And
That's right.
so, it takes a lot of people you don't always realize. And it's been a lot of fun. Glad to be where we are. And, hey, looking forward to another week.
Yeah, going back to the comment about the wives, I was telling you guys last night, I was fine emotionally until I felt my wife tapped me on the shoulder, and she turned around. She had tears in her eyes.
There you go. That's right.
It was a good time.
Amen. That's right.
I thought about maybe more about that than I did about anything else in the game, because that's they support us tremendously, and we appreciate that. All right, well, that will wrap it up, at least for this week. We're not sure. Coleman he'll talk to us maybe about something next week, so there's nothing for sure. So stay tuned to these channels, whatever channel you're listening to here on the Eagle, and we may have one more show. We may not. It all depends. So you can check the website out at eagle1023.com as well. You may have been watching us on the web at eagle1023.com, so I apologize for that. But it's we don't look that great today because it is not a lot of sleep. But we're certainly thankful to Kia LaGrange, thankful to Chick-fil-A. We're thankful to Nicovia for producing for us, Terrell.
Yes.
The guys back at the studio. For Coach Nick Nearing, I'm Nate Shaw. Thank you for listening to Lafayette Christian Saturday Morning Quarterback here on Eagle Sports Radio.